Bagfuel, baby.
Y'all guys date the same women. It rotate. Don't nobody want to explore different females. Y'all just rotate the same females.
But is that because the
tough.
females know what those guys want and it's simple for them to just, well, if she already done dealt with Jalen Green, I already know that she know the rules and what's popping.
No, I'm no disrespect. Shut up, yo. I talk to him like he's my son.
He always.
I talk to him just like my son. Yeah,
he talks to me on the phone. He be wilding.
Yeah, he's my son. Like when I found out he was close to my people, it took on a whole new level. And every time we spoke, he was like a son. He was solid. He was honest. He moved the way my children move. And we didn't even really know each other until we started putting two and two together. And I fucks with him. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? A nice John. His character.
I appreciate
your character, dog. I always say that to your character. So men got to know not to spin the block. One of the greatest feelings of the world, to me, is to walk in a room with your girl and she don't know nobody.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand that. You don't want to walk in a room and your bitch saying hi to everybody. You know, hey, Mikey, hey, Steve. Because a real nigga like, bitch, say hi to another nigga one more motherfucking time. I'll crack your motherfucking dome. And that's when they flip it about, you just so insecure. Nah, bitch, stop speaking to motherfuckers. Because what women understand, it's a respect thing. When a woman walks in, she's not really talking to that many people, that means she really respects her man. But when a woman is out and doing what she's gonna do, it makes the man look weak.
It does.
It makes the man look weak.
They don't understand that.
They don't understand it though. They think you're trying to control them, but not. And since they don't understand it, you let that type of woman go. You don't rock with that. Anytime you got to go against your grain and it's like pulling teeth, fuck them. And I don't mean fuck them. Have sex if you want, and then you out. That's the best way to do it.
I don't have an issue with this, but right now, what you're promoting is legitimate masculinity.
Yes.
And that seems to be an issue, especially from the black man, because you've seen what just happened with Obama. You heard what he said, right?
What?
He said he feels all young men should have a gay man in their life.
What?
Swear to God.
When did he say that?
A couple of days ago, when he did the interview with Michelle Obama. Ghost, you seen it, right?
What does he mean by saying a gay man, though?
Like, they need that balance to have that in their life as well.
You got to be.
Yo, I'll pull the video up, bro.
I don't think you're lying. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
But I want to know what he meant by it. I mean, when you hear it, it sounds only one way. Like, you mean like to have sex with him?
No. Like a gay person.
A friend.
Or some type of companion in their life.
See. I'm old school with this shit.
Me too.
And I have to thread the line sometimes how I speak because my daughter's gonna watch me. Okay.
No matter how good the dad
is, he can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college.
That's foul, dog.
And, you know,
I didn't hear about that.
I seen that and I'm like, what is the agenda to just push that forward? Why is, especially a black man's masculinity might be one of the most offensive things in America.
I'm speechless, yo. I'm being honest. Like, to hear that come from Obama, I don't get it. I think when you're married, you're subject to catering to what your wife and your kids think. But I think as a man, you got to hold your ground. Like, there's certain things I won't say around my daughters because they're raised in this world of gay men and women. And they don't see nothing wrong with it. And I tell my daughters that I'm from a different cloth. I come up different. I don't fuck with them type motherfuckers. And I explained to them, I said, if y'all ever think about turning gay, you better make sure I'm dead first. Because I ain't fucking with you. And no disrespect to gay people. If you gay, you do your thing. I just know how I run my household. That's all. It ain't happening.
I'm in shock. Like I can't believe you
Yeah,
said
he
it
actually said
neither.
it.
Like,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about it on stage tonight. I
Yeah.
just don't get it because me and Obama's the same age.
I mean, remember when me and you talked, I was like, when you told me that you was 65, I was like, what? Like, what you mean 65? I'm 65, I'm an old man.
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
OG, yo, but I move like I'm 27.
What's the thing that you regret most that you've done?
I don't regret anything, fam.
None of the mistakes that you made, because you
No,
said
it
you made
wasn't
a lot of.
mistakes. You know, it's only mistakes to a person who hasn't lived.
Okay.
See, a lot of people are alive, but they're not living.
Mm.
I have lived and still living, right? So I have wisdom and experience. When I see comments on my Instagram page, I know that I'm dealing with people who are subpar, below me, not in a disrespect. They're not in their 60s. They still in their 30s or 40s. They haven't lived, right? Most of them haven't traveled outside the world. Most of them don't have a mortgage, don't have cars, right? Don't have a thick bank account, haven't experienced a lot of women in their life to give you knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And for the people who do listen, they tell me they listen. Like I say, the TK, forget these knuckleheads, I'm paying attention. And that's all that matters to me. If I could, out of 2 million people, if I could only reach 1,000, I'm doing my job. And that's all I want to do. I want to give men and women the game. And it's working. You know, it's working.
But were you ever style a person that when you were given the game, you got frustrated if they weren't receiving it?
I get frustrated every day
Mm.
because they're not receiving it. At least I'm not thinking that they are. But when I walk in the streets and I see people shaking my hands, when I'm walking the streets of Berlin, when I'm walking the streets of Madrid, Spain, Ghana, Australia, you see people walk up to you, shaking your hand and say, yo, I love what you're doing. You know, you like, whoa, this is just not America, it's the world that I'm impacting. And I love that. So you gotta have haters because then you appreciate the people who love you.
Mm.
So, you know, I look forward to the haters and I'm not mad at them. They just don't understand. If they don't understand, sometimes I take the time to educate them on certain things. Because that's all people need. They need to be educated on certain things.
Is it the masculinity thing that he talked about? Because you promote masculinity and you're a black man. So that's the number one thing. And you said that when we go around the world, everything is against us. So that's a rise up tactic.
Well, what I've seen over the last 30 years, social media has made people ignorant and they uneducated. You can see that they're uneducated. Can't fix that. That starts at home. Yeah, I'd say to the camera, you motherfuckers are uneducated. And I swear to God, the comments, the thing. At first, I thought it was just comedy. You know, I just thought people were just being funny. These motherfuckers is serious what they saying. And it's just ignorant, yo.